Thank you very much. Before this video, I want to say thank you for my friends to give me this location, Platinum Fitment Park, for this wonderful location and for this wonderful water site. As we will go further, I want to tell you that the title of my speech will be Social Isolation During the Pandemic. And the general purpose of my speech is to understand why it is essential to be uh, why it is essential to communicate with people. And specific purpose, it will be that after hearing my speech, my audience will be persuaded and understand that why it is essential to be in a part of a society and why it is an existing problem that can be solved. Um, Before we will start, the people with chronic health conditions are vulnerable to loneliness, which can harm emotional and physical health. Okay, according to Louis Hawkins, loneliness describes how we think our social relationship um, and if they satisfy our needs for communication and belonging. All the information that you are hearing right now is the Brain and Life Organization and also Health Affair Organization. Okay, as we will start, before the main points, I want to tell you that, as we all know, in March 2020, the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 outbreak global pandemic. And that is why it were recommended to all the governments to say the citizens that to stay at home, because in order to minimize the spread of COVID-19. As a result of a new situation across the world, in which the most world's population been locked in their houses, in addition to this, they had the stress because, as the Boris Johnson said before, you should prepare to lose your loved ones. Everyone were really afraid because they might lose their loved ones. They have been locked in their house, that is why they're getting lonely. And also, according to US national data set, the unemployment rate was over 20%. That is why people are getting stressed because they're unemployed, because they might lose their loved ones. Moreover, they are lonely right now. And now we're going to talk to you about loneliness. After that, we're going to talk to you why it is literally killing us inside. And the third point will be the solution for this problem. There will be two solutions. The first one will be the social media, and the second one will be the most useful one, is the sport. Okay, as we're going through this, everyone were locked in their houses and they're feeling lonely. If you're feeling lonely, the general pattern in this research is that increased social isolation is associated with decreased life satisfaction and also higher level of depression and low level of physical well-being. That is why loneliness is not new. According to Dilip Jesse, I think there has been a pandemic of loneliness for the last 20 or 30 years. That is why, as we all understand right now, the loneliness are literally killing us inside because they are affecting our physical and emotional health. That is why the first solution for this problem will be physical activities. Exercises reduces the loneliness by improving the brain function and emotional regulation, distracting you from thinking about what you're missing in your life. That is why Dr. Jesti says a 2020 study in Maturas show that regular exercises reduces prescription of loneliness and improving cognitive function among the nursery home residents. As we all understood right now, physical activities are helping us from being lonely. That is why physical activities like loneliness have a wide range of negative effects on both physical and mental health, including alcoholism and drug use, because you are trying to go away from a reality. Alzheimer's disease progression, antisocial behavior, which is literally will kill you inside, cardiovascular diseases and strokes, depression and suicide, increased stress levels, and also poor decision making. That is why right now we understood that physical activities will help you. Why it will help you? You won't get depressed, you won't get poor decision making, you won't be stressed as much as you are right now, you won't get any antisocial behavior, and also you won't have problems with alcoholism and drugs use. That is why literally by having 30 minutes a day, you can allow you to enjoy those benefits. And as we will go through to being a part of a society, as I said in the beginning of this video, I want to tell you about interesting social media which are called Clubhouse. Clubhouse is a social network based on voice communication. The app was launched in 2020 by software develops Alpha Exploration. What it is, Clubhouse? Clubhouse is a social media where you have a voice communication. Thank you for your attention. As coronavirus teaches people, you should always be prepared for everything. And the physical activities are an essential part of our life, especially right now when everyone are locked in their houses and you are always 24/7 on social media. That is why if you are right now sitting in your desk just scrolling down the web media, you might be lonely. That is why it will involve all the diseases. You should just spend 30 minutes a day for your physical activity, which will improve whole your quality of life. Thank you very much for your attention. My name is Yildos Maminov, and I'm still talking to you about social isolation during the pandemic. Thank you.